How's it going, everyone? Famine Plays Pocket Monsters back again, and today we're collecting some more wisps. Let's get going. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Like I said, we are going to be getting some more wisps in today's episode. We are going to be doing this throughout the Cobalt Coastlands, as well as finally getting two that are here in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Now that being said, this is the map of where we are going to be looking at here in the Coastlands. There are two that I'm not sure we're going to be able to get. That's going to be these two up on the spring path, or the these two up here. But that being said, we are right next to one, which is right next to where we spawn into this map. So let's go ahead and grab that guy. And we have 19 wisp remaining in the area. And then if we go ahead and just make our way down this ridge a little bit, we should have another one over there. Yep, I can see it on screen right now. Let's go ahead and make a dash for it. Alright, next up we're going to be up on this ridge right past Apom Hill. Alright, and here we are. Let's go ahead and grab this one. And next up, it looks like we have one in the middle of this little lagoon on that little island right there. So let's go take a look at that, if I can go in the right direction. And it looks like it is indeed there. It also looks like you might need the oh god, the Basculesian to be here. Let me go and double check that. No, you don't. It's just easier with the Basculesian. Alright, next up is the area that I have yet to be on the map, apparently. But there's a little island down there, so let's go take a look, see what we got going down. Oh hey, I can see it from there. So leap. And leap. Oh god, I overleapt. Beautiful. That one was right over a set of flowers. I wonder if that's supposed to mean anything. But next up, we are going to be right next to the Alpha Chansey, so let's go ahead and make our way down there. Alright. And we got one wisp collected. Alright, next up we have our little wisp here at the end of this finger of this hand-like thing. Or would that be the pointer finger? Assuming it's facing you? If it's that way, what would that be? The ring finger? Oh no. But anyway, let's go ahead and collect that. Next up, we have one off of this island right here next to Sans Reach. And here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And since we're in the cove, let's go ahead and head on over here to this little hook-shaped island. Alright. Now, do I need to stop to grab it? I do. That's a bit of a shame. Something I can just kind of leap over. Hey, can I get it from the water? I don't know, but I can get it from here. Alright, the next one is going to be another one I'm not 100% sure we can actually get. But let's go ahead and head there. Alright, and looking at the map, you might be able to tell why I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it or not. But let's go ahead and try to do some weird jumping. Alright, so that took a bit of work, but I was able to kind of jank jump up here. I had to go from this little ledge right here. Honestly, probably not worth it. That's not a shiny thing, is it? Hold on. No, it's not. Okay. Color just looked weird on the TV I'm currently playing on. Oh, but yeah, so probably better to wait on that one until we actually have like an ability to fly or like jump higher or something like that. But anyway, let's go up and head to this one, which is up by the Veilstone Cape. Not that it matters for this video, but I just found two things that I have interest in. One is that Alpha Glamora. The other one is this Vulpix that I just caught. That's the first Vulpix I've seen, and I've ran up here a couple of times. So that's cool, nice, fine, and dandy. So glad we got that. But next, as for the reason why we are really here, going to be down here. Yep, there it is. 9 Wisp remaining. And, you know, I think I'm probably going to have to come back unless I want to do some weird jumping again. So I'm going to go to camp and reset tonight, and I'll be heading to the one that was right there. Alright, so here we are. This is right next to where the quest for the 2 Ambipalms were. So with any luck, should be able to kind of jump on up there. And not over jump it. Oh no! I over jumped it! I over jumped it and I died. Alright, so word of advice for this one, I guess, if/when you do over jump that, just continue going. If you land in the water, you shouldn't take any fall damage. I don't know if I'm going to leave in my overjump or not, but I did in fact overjump and I fell to my death down there, which is unfortunate. But let's go ahead. See, I fell and I took no fall damage. However, you might have just seen on screen our next Wisp. This is actually where I landed, which would be cool if I could pick up my own satchel, but I guess I can't. We've got another Wisp right there. So that is 2 that we can mark off the map. So now let's go ahead and go for this one up here. Alright, and there it is right there. 6 Wisps remaining. Let's go for the one further back first. Because I am relatively sure that I won't be able to scale that mountain without the ability to fly or do a high jump or something like that. But I haven't actually tried back here. But you know, now that I look at it, I might be able to do that from the ledge that I overjumped from. Oh, but that was no problem whatsoever. There's a lot of parasects up here. Why are there so many parasects up here? Let's go ahead and grab this Wisp. Leaving us with 5 remaining in the area. And now I'm curious as to what other than parasects are up here. Okay, I don't know if this is a regular spawn or if I got a lucky spawn. But there's apparently a Vesuvian Growlithe up here. Come on, turn around, buddy. Thank you. Alright, so up here apparently it's just Hisui and Growlithe spawn area, which is very cool, and I do enjoy that. Although, that's not why we're here, so I'm not going to dedicate any more time to that right now. But while I'm heading back to the next Wisp, which you might have seen on screen briefly, I don't know if you could see her because of how small the camera is, but if you look about right here on my little webcam, face cam, you might see the dog that I am house sitting. And depending on how sensitive my mic wants to be tonight, you might be able to hear her snoring as well. But anyway, the next Wisp is going to be up on that ridge right there. Alright, and I was able to get up, so let's go ahead and collect our Wisp. 4 Wisps remaining in the area. Now, just out of sheer curiosity, what is up here? You know, funnily enough, I couldn't actually make it up there, so we're now at the Molten Arena to get the whatchamacallit that's here. Ooh, and the it appears like this Ninetales might be a static spawn. Judging from the fact that both times I have come up here that Ninetales has been here, I'm assuming it's a static spawn. Let's see, up here, there is our lost soul. So we got 3 remaining in the area. And it's gonna, or all 3 are gonna be on islands around us. So let's go ahead and head to this island right here. Alright, and there we go. We got 2 remaining, and there's an Alpha Tentacruel out there, which I would like to try to capture. Alright, I ended up killing it instead of capturing it. So let's go ahead and head on up to that island up on top of the Volcano Island. Alright, so here we are at the Wisp. Here we are on the map. It's kind of hard to see because it's behind the thingamabob. But this is also apparently a great place to get a Basculin. So that's very cool. Good to know that. And now on to our final Wisp of this area, which is going to be on this little island right here. And I couldn't get the Alpha Tentacruel, but can I get the Alpha Tentacool? Alright, and we might be done on the Cobalt Coastland, but we do have our final 2 Wisps here in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Both of them are going to be on Romanos Islands. So that is the first one right up there. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. And then the last one, hello Chimchar. The last one is going to be on this little detached island over here. So it is right there. And there we go. We now have access. Oh, I want to say 67? Wisps that are currently available to us. So let's go ahead and go turn those in to the little girl. Alright, Vesa. Oh, thanks again for helping me. You've collected 67 wisps so far. That leaves 40 more wisps to find. Since you've now gathered 50 wisps, here's a little thank you present from me. A linking cord. Oh, you've gathered 60 wisps, haven't you? Please take this as well. You'll get 5 grit pebbles. And that is going to be all for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. In the next episode, we will be catching the unknown that are currently within the Cobalt Coastlands. So if that is something that you are interested in, see you there. If not, please like, share, subscribe so that the next time I come out with a story episode, you'll be notified of it showing up. But until then, everyone, this is Famine Plays Pocket Monsters, signing out, and gotta hunt them wisps.